Ashafo ene eti for ene nwumre so asadanka yehodin pa na yehunu ne yen campo. We are so grateful to you sir oti wo fidi echi na ene nwumre o hwe Sameng TV live from Kumasi Kokobe mo sonfo Augustine Apia ozampakani Augustine Apia and amti edwemu ebra ye the program ayato din hidden from the masses almost home evangelical group and na edi ebro ye the radia se papa pa and then nwumre mo hwe nyina wiase afa na nyina ye de nchia emamo ni titru almost home members ye ka almost home anya sorry bi eti ba bia wa wo hwe me wo gidi se enche ne yedru mu ne ne mesisi Yesu wabawi mpo na kakra ne yedru osuru fie no wo ka ho so we Kristo ni nko ana wo gidi a wo ka ho eradi sha so wo ka ho bi na yede na ase kase ma club 100 mo ho onwa dodo na me mpa ebo no se eradi nkoso nhira wo bi a wo ka ho club 100 ye nipa wagye atom se dwumadie hia moa enti either say every week or send 10 cedis abre and say mfantua TV naka anasa month bia 50 cedis na ebi ya mano burusu mpo awrade nhira mo so far numbers no ekwanim kakrakra na wo so betimi aka ho odi abaya na say WhatsApp line na wo TV so left ho no de da white ni mu no o be add me anasa text message anasa over frimpo ebra me free from amu no na waba be ka ho o bo admin no anu ansem de waka ho na kire say committed members on be sponsor program weekly or monthly na yetimi e de abro ebrebia ebrade nhamo amwom dada ene mo afei na mo ba mu afei mencha almost members a free tete anasa bretintini maso dwumadi mu ama edrum pembenso yi ebrade nhamo papa ene nwumre me de ncha e mamma me bi ma bi sisia de wo boase erade nka ho na wo nhira me nua baba ko a enne enra enne no ehia nyankopon hira mambedu wonso abeboa man nyamsenkan akwa anim na ekoso de wo de bae se yemfa mo man nyamsenkan koso nyina yemfa nche wona obegye di no erade nhira mambedu be chide se erade a wo hira no obehira enne nwumre yede nchia ema obiara mitutumrika koma bedwafo ho onua frimpon zabakani frimpon wa ha afi obenfo Matthew Donko enso e wa ha ena nwumre ye beto dwumadie no so hidden from the masses the climate change gospel eno ana ye to aso Nigeria na be part 9 yeah okay eti ye gugu so osempakani ya noche mu a mo frɛ bi sasa wo no ho ye kasai sabri ono nso gina mo dendende wo santase SD4 etonsa friend ono ne ko gina mu ti santase SD church o ye crusade den enti nyese bia wagya yimu o ha wonso etadwumadi no chi awrade nhira ne abadwefo a mota akiri nyina ena mpeza me special greetings ma asopani odro na meka chansa mete ne nka chapa edodro ye chewo na enwumre ye rase abadwefo em makwa babium oni afrom pon for your call radio anymore na ye monpai
did it for me nyina nko adom ahemwa nanim otumfo ngo ne nyankopon wa wadore edoso wa kraye wo kore taban so enya bedru hasu mu asedane ayeye nka odin ye nyankopon rade wo di dwumade asi ho se yemfa wasempa nko wiase fa na nyina yesro bebo ye chidom yesro wa edom ano ema wasema ebe na fe akoma bia ebeti asemi bade entie no tipa na wade mfanya dwuma sede ye wopese wode yo no wade enche no apie woni munyam no yadom kan ho na so ye nyina ya no afen su twe nyina di won kongumanim na sanche na so pia ye nyina nyankwaje wo Jesus Christ demoti amen
amen ya kai ahwefo se dwumadie nam Sameng TV on Facebook afei Augustine Apia on Facebook almost home on Facebook ni nyina benya hwe ho ye wi a ye the video no baka akoto Matdoni on YouTube Matdoni TV on YouTube obetimi akọ download ana obetimi ahwe ho na atimi aboa amasempa na kɔ yɛde na ase ma wona kwase de twam obegyae ma yɛkɔkra ofa kofie chi ɛwɔ ofenso abɔfo yɛda mo nyina ase awurade nhya papa abɛfo bijiri sɛ bibi abɔkɔ
yankopado bɔkɔ
ɛda awurade ase ɛnna nso awurade ehu yɛmɔbɔ de ababio yɛkɔ the climate change gospel ye bɛken kan nsɛm ahodo a ECC kyerɛ sɛ ampa we are there.
Yeah.
All right. Yentio.
Bichia etiefo ani wiase.
Oh, okay.
The Yankopon ase say wama ho kwan. Hidden from the masses.
Okay.
Jumadia almost hope. Ade ebrain ebrebiawo some men television swina yedri.
All right.
Na sene ye topic no etie no ye hwe ne ma ekoso wiase a asie edom na ye hwe enhyehyɛ foforo a ewiase pese ewiase asudifo wiase mpanimfo pese omu di wiase so
okay
a o mato ne din de say the new world
order
sa new world order yi enema bebrebe ne wom
okay
na o say yesua say abrantie bi afre no Alexei Kovilov
yenya ne dimbo
yes on no kwa asem wo Moscow say enhyeya hodo miensa adomo de beye saade no
okay
ne di kan no omo say political disarmament
okay
e converse wo be promote democracy
okay
yesua ho ade a an ne toso miensa ode na no be kan say environmental issues
all right
it is am hwa e ko beye bosumi ni de
e hwa ne nam
environmental issues hono na
e proposo me kora ho
yes
all right
and ye hwe ne wiase mpanimfo no eye environmental issues no
okay
na na ye wura mu an Yakopam me yakohunu se e Yesu Kristo ne kan se obeba environment no ebe mayen nsenkyerene
sign eye the prompt
yes
poti ye kyerɛ sɛ ampa yɛduru fie no environmental issues
Daniel ka say the exact marking scheme or the road map for the coming of Jesus Christ
environmental
issues
okay
na odini nyina begina Lucas empa etire aduonu baako na Kristo kan na abam pepe ewiase mpanimfo akoto ne din se efre no climate change
nti ayete se obi awo ne ba na wato ne din kofi apia na wo yete ntinti wo frɛ no tola
yes eti climate change no mo no dia beto so no ana ye ka kire wiase fo se
yes
climate change no se ne yesi te ho asem no se ne mpanimfo no ka no no eye saa na te de ba adwene ta akire no eye different eti ye hwe se ne Yesu Kristo e ka no
okay
o ka Lucas empa etire aduonu baako enchemu aduonu enum no a
yen key test e ka no da bia no yeah
se ne Kristo e ka no e na ye be kenkan
okay
pato mienti awrade asem na nsakyerene beba owia ne osane ne nsuruma mu na amanaman ho beyira won asase so epo ne asoche a ehuru ni nti na ehu ne noma a wohwa a eba wiase no bema nipa atotobra fi se obawo so osoro ahoden ana obehunu onipa ba no se ode tumi ne enmonyam kese ba munukum mu na noma yi fi ase aba mo hwɛ soro na mo ma mutiri so fi se mo je ben amen
enti wo pe gateway to Africa eva
say Ghana okay
enti Bible mu nyina no pe gateway to heaven Luke chapter
21 verses 25 to 28 eno na the kingpin
yes
okay poti key no ankasa
key enti obi ka cho say yes obi ka cho say yenim da Yesu beba key no enie
e kyerɛ da na Yesu beba no okay
so wo se nsuo mu na ne o ka say dwane ne nsuo beto
da bi
enti ya hwɛ ensonoma no ana ya hwɛ bosome
okay
ana ya hwɛ awia ya hwɛ nsuo a eyiri eja a ɛhyehye ya yiyi hu fo nyina ho do ba bosome ni de no ana ya kan ana o ka kyerɛ sɛ saa de no ɛba the confusion ene beba wiase ampa ye hwɛ screen so ya obi a wabɔ nose mask a wode yes in the tiri so
wabɔ nose mask
yes
ɛna wasare chini yes ni tiri so
yes into I confusion anya bedu
because confusion aye basa
ana Kristo ka kyese yehu saa de no a ye pagya ye ninya de bɛyi
enhwɛ soro if is a yenje
yes eti yenhwɛ eniema bi a Kristo kan sɛ ɛbɛkɔ so no bi ebinie
oh okay
we esi krobia ye fe no Oman yes
okay
ewo Asia ho no ebi
okay nsuyiri no
eti we no ada asemwe esi ye nansan yawo be bosumi mu ni yi asem ne ye kan
okay
o say climate change no unfortunate ade a eye ne say at the heat abba wiasem from baby na at the heat yaba no esen so di nsuyiri e pie baby fufuro
natural say wono wo bo minus and plus at the same time
yes
or the bo ba kunkum no ma mienu
ana wo de awo Abba African. Enti. Woko America ni Europe a.
Yes.
Heat.
Eni nsuyiri.
Akiri
afra.
Yes.
Woko heat in the dija na ba.
Woko Asia. Edi nsuyiri any heat. But Oba Africa. Edi awon ketenkete.
Ana abaha. Wow.
What you say? This is the behavior of the climate change.
Oh, okay.
It is hard to way air coso. And I can say, if you are simply for your one dream, say, or best or best. Now I know son, I can say, Pope Francis, our year the Holy See.
Yes.
As you are Nudi.
Anu okay.
And Okofa Lada to see.
Or the Abba.
And the Abba. And if you are simply for you now, meeting.
Akwadia
the night of Atum. Eti hona ye duru ye beto aso but ye pese ye manipa ehun bo wo no afa no wo dwane ye ko kala dato si no awon tiase eti wo so we e landslide ana edi eni nsuo adabɔ mu a ha we e krokase ne nsuo na kotwa fa so
krokase
yes
ne nsuo atwa fa so adwiri no nyina
yes ye frɛ kro no al ralak Raslak. Omudin di hana ni bo.
Arab kro.
Yes.
We afina.
Eti no we near esi wo Oman enye asam ketwa.
Wow.
Ya fa ne sesen kan nipa wo ho bia na we esi a enka den na ebetumi
obeye. Okay.
Afei yenhwe ade foforo bi a asa esi. Oza wo hwe screen so a.
Okay.
Aha France.
Kro.
Yes.
On my France no.
On my France no. Enti no adia esi ewo ewiase ne fa baabi no is what we are looking at hwe krobi ye fa no Iran na sa Iran no
yes
omu wo krobi o fa the ancient city
na chesa titi kro
titi kro pa onu say Iran any Iraq
yes
se wo kan na bakwasem a akodi pa no a ehona na tete Babylon the book at Nebuchadnezzar kuro
ehona na wo oh nya se ehwa na wo
yes ha eti entwetwemu kura ya kire se ase Garden of Eden no na was outside ho baby
amanfo na ekeka nsa
nti na yentumi kan si lipin because ye wo document na ke de beto screen so ha eti no ahoso na nsenso yiri bi ahete ho ama krono nyina Asian city ni nyina evacuate
your friend Jorobe
yes yes any ade ni city
na tsesenka won titikuro beka se yedura manfo so ane aka ya anom no en na yehuni
yes kaya ba za kabi za asantemam ha kaya titikuro bi to se feyiase za asante ye koru bi no feyiase ofenso bia bekwae no wo za asante titikuro no bi mampon san kuro no bi no yes wa abakwase mu no emu bi enna ensuyiri no
aye ho saa
akotwa fa kuro no nyina so evacuate kuro
nsuo na tukrum ofuo nyina
yes
ye frɛ no sentena ho na wo bewu wotena ho de a wo bɛkɔ
to wadwo se nsuo 20 wote wo ka mu na nsuo no yɛ ya car no na ekro
car no ankasa nsuo no de ne kɔ
na wo mu na ba yɛ
yes
very serious
so
ai
adampa na edwura gu
yes
ya atakwa me de ene ene nka asɛm ba
yes etino eniema esisi ya ntia me bota ya mpese hwe sa de we ni se enye hu na me pete me hu nkrofo
okay
ba mpese ni pa hu se de ntia empanimfo no kakra me change no se I was say your bo ade no ho ba ye hyemra
if you say AC eniema esisi no soso
ene hu hia so say amode mra ne ba
eba
because o ma nya say wiase na ebo sa na o ma
okay na ade ne tie
okay
eti panimfo no de o munya mfunso o empanimfo no nya mfunso da say niema say ekọ wiase na obi say me de me wa anu die na o de anu die na ba ampa wo kotena ase a anu die no betumi aboa mfunso bia nye de be eni ade no aha etu de yanko ye de man afa yente du sa ka wiswe.
Extreme heat wave. The temperatures and high winds are stoking massive wildfires across several countries, and scientists say these extraordinary events highlight the already very real consequences of global warming. Blazes have destroyed property and vast stretches of forest in France, Spain, and Portugal, Italy, and Greece. Hundreds of people have died in the record-breaking heat, and forecasters warn there's little prospect of any respite. The UK is not known for hot weather, but this week is proving exceptional. Huge crowds are heading to the beaches despite travel networks also feeling the heat.
In Britain, average temperatures in July are in the 20s Celsius. Anything approaching 30 counts as a heat wave. With the mercury now nearing 40, an extreme heat warning is in place, even for the north of England. Forecasters say on Tuesday the UK's all-time record of 38.7 could be surpassed.
To be honest, as a meteorologist, to see the brutality of the heat that we're expecting tomorrow is quite astounding. And it does worry me a lot, and my colleagues here in the Met Office, that this sort of unprecedented heat could be a regular occurrence by the end of the century.
Britons are not used to extreme heat, so officials are advising the public to take sensible precautions outdoors.
In particular, take measures.
Eda, o hwe we no a. Dirty Vela report.
Okay.
German for me wa. And omo ka say the southern part of Europe. In fact, when news at the southern part.
Okay.
But the whole Europe.
Just to be hydrated, stay in the shade, do all the things that you would think are the sort of things you might do on a very hot day on holiday overseas.
Health experts are
yes. Enna ejada e horum ne hoye de be. Eshi. Anna de wo show kase aye de be.
Asaba ho.
It is a wo hwe train station one one. Wo ze ye chiche nsuo.
Ye chiche nsuo. Enkura bia kogina fine.
Anna ye tisi fine e wo kro no mu. Wo ze di kan yi ba bia ya de pipe police kro no mu odu na kwhya ase. Ya ebugu so. Ya kan India ne de keka ho. Yes. Odasane kopensuo na wo kwa no obi ti ase. Yes. Eti when mu ye niema
ekosu wiase.
Ekosu wo ewiase wem. Not because of anything. Because Jesus Christ
asem na wo kan.
Asem wo kan no Luke chapter 21 says ade no ebesi. Eno an na ekoso. Ani ejira so aka say saade no a ekoso no. Ama ya ben Yesu maye. Okay. Eti ade bia obi aye no. Onya hwe yi.
If you say
enema no boy kokko.
Yes.
Enu nti na mpani wiase mpanifo ko gina so de ahye mara bi no a Bible aka ho asem.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Eti no. Afia wo hwe ayi a
map na da so no.
Wo hwe map na da so no a. France for report ni. Oze France kire wo hwe map no a ba bia e ho aso red ni yellow no eye ba bia heat no
e free ba
air cover
oh okay
etu zo mu no ba nyina na hwe aye no
hey
yes eti ama epe asi France And the whole Europe, and the screen, but we are red, the whole world no. Near heat no air no.
Oh, okay.
What does it?
I didn't know.
And we can make change, you know.
And come in the Minister African and Cape. Is Nanka Europe Denka?
I walk.
It's no idea at all. But with the Pancasa,
also one would winter now. A pepper. Now, so, sir, a pay when one about winter women. I am normal.
yes.
Etinama, I did in Trehas.
I didn't say mono.
Yes.
Okay.
Etino, France, Tresse, a pet ancassa, it's France.
And I said, Brunibacas a drought.
Yes.
Okay.
Drought.
Okay.
Oh, exactly. Etino, and Yama, El Kosovo.
You are seeing
Timono. And yet at the par. I say, yes, so, Sama, according to
Senutina, we are seeing a Sudifono and the pet a home for my brain.
yes. And you would news item, yeah.
Okay.
Or say Italy faces worst drought in 70 years. Water vanish.
There be Italy abrochi mem. Ghana for bebre pe ho akono. Ensuo ho aye din bemfia duoso ni binsida. Ne nsuo no adwane so ayira wo.
Ensu kese a ewo kro no mu a ye was omode ye electricity yan kan sa no. Ensuo no eso tia na ete.
Ghana ha ye be kasa
akosombo. Yes, very good.
Hey.
Oh, etino. What ne can say? Enyama ekoso no. Eye enyama anohye. Eti se ewiase mpanimfo etu ho anamo a
Na wodi tu.
Na nso wana montuo no na ye beduru baabi no. Na enche news item.
Okay.
Tied up, adding to the water scarcity in southern Rome. Our next report gets you all the details. Take a look.
For thousands of years, this vast swathe of land south of Italy's Rome was a boggy swamp. A drainage program in the 1930s transformed it from malaria-infested marsh.
What the bar say? 90 years damp, dry.
So much na te say adi
Mfia duokro no. Awe
dam.
I said power no.
Yes.
Omo the power omo the gu eni nuaba so ne ade no.
Yes. 90 awe ye de omo de irrigation ni nyina awe. Eti farmers suffer from water rationing. Enti ne akuafo ye ne say afade enso ko munya bi ti they are just rationing for water.
Ho aye den ti wo mko
say the Ghana e see ye ma
dum so kakra
prime agricultural fields.
Enso dum so
water here is actually growing scarce. The country is gripped by one of the worst droughts in living memory. Stefano Boschetto runs a family farm on the fertile Latina plains. His crops of kiwi fruit, cucumbers and melons are suffering from water rationing, which halts irrigation for 2 days a week.
Sembra strano, no, che in una zona come la nostra che
It seems strange that we are talking about a lack of water in an area like this, where not 1,000 years ago, but 80 to 90 years ago, excess water was being pumped out. But in reality, things change, and they change quickly. So we have to understand just as quickly what the problems are and figure out how to solve them, and find solutions to solve the problems and to have quality agriculture.
It's not just the weather that's causing Boschetto a headache. Aging infrastructure and leaky pipes are making the situation worse. Much precious water is...
Antino, se wo hwe ade no a ekoso wo wiase wisi mu na eda
mean seeda na sia na esi
ayo baby omo power nsu
power nsu no na nsu nyina na awe no because of heat waves ekoso wo ho wo ya ka France
yes
and ya be ka Italy okay yo ko yedim na yen hwa
Europe na ni ye ne nam no
ehwa na ne nam yi Europe na ne nam yi afi anso ye Italy ho no a
okay
ensukesie bi a ewo
it's the wreck of a water
Italy according to news no ensuri nyina awe eka ensuo akesia ewo Italy no
ewo Europe abonten no
yes but the Italy ensuo no ana awie
bridge na say wiem sa no
yes
baby nku si bridge no kra na ke ewo nsuo no fanse ni mfimfini no awie ma
ensuo na so
my goodness
enwura na efuo mfudie na asesa
yes
afede akwasi buroni kura bakati ko nsuo woni kurom
yes
ani asam na ye den so ahanyina na nka ahanyina ye nsuo
ose baby a bridge na no nyina ho nyina na ke
baby a ho ya anwea ni nyina na nsuo
yes ho nyina ye nsuo
yomudi yensa kram so omunye bi no
esi ade na be yire
ensonia fa no po river dry it will be pa anu aso do afa ne fun po in Italy dry ensonia no po river dry
okay
yoko ye ni mai afi France ho abi France drought government tackles worst drought on record amid fourth heat wave
natural say e free say e wiase bai sa ope wo ye si France abrochi no eye record bi nsida
yes ti when a Christo ka kire yen say awia no ba na heat wave no ba lipa ho ba yira wo betobre
okay
okay dan ye kan say ade if you see a status ye kan say when ade chi ade koso ade no kwa na e kosoro ne eba na no hwese ne adi kan ahwe
say na anu ya yi bi but where ye current you see na anu ya ade na yehu
Authorities have banned the irrigation of some crops in over half of the country's departments to conserve water. In Charente-Maritime, in the southwest, desperate times call for desperate measures. Many farmers are flouting the rules and watering their crops in spite of restrictions. Association France Nature Environnement says the agricultural industry needs to
avoided planting crops that would require a lot of water in the summer.
In the city of Colmar in eastern France, it's flowers that's causing worry. The city's colourful bouquets haven't been watered for days now because of a ban. The mayor's asked for an exemption.
We want to maintain the beauty of our town and continue to attract tourists.
Others argue that there shouldn't be double standards.
Residents have also put a lot of work into their gardens. What will they think? Why should the city be exempt from the rules and not the residents?
The nation's weather agency says this drought is the worst since records began in 1958, and there is expected to be no respite until at least mid-August.
Portugal is also facing the consequences of climate change. The country recorded soaring temperatures in the month of May, the highest since 1931. And due to this, most of the country is facing severe drought. According to reports, average daily temperatures recorded in May were around 25 degrees Celsius, while rainfall that month was much lower than normal. The average rainfall recorded was just 13%. Lack of rain has impacted 97% of the country. The Portuguese Sea and Atmosphere Institute, or IPMO, has said that by the end of May, around 2% of the country was facing extreme drought. Scientists have also warned that repeated droughts are a sign of climate change. In the coming future, droughts will become more severe, frequent, and likely to stay for a much longer period of time. Necessary steps are urgently required to control climate change. The weather authorities warning of a rise in temperatures from Friday and a possible risk of wildfires.
Hey, adia no agye me nsam o.
Onyin se Ghana. Osa yete nyame asem yeja kasa ye kasa.
Enwanwan. Because yeti oman a yen kasa yensu a ye nom no. Yasay no.
Yes.
Eso ste na nya bi nom.
Yasa no. Enne yadane pia otaman. But still no yenya bi nom. Ewia bo Oma we mu efri tetetiti o se yenya nsuo no ewia bo ho kakra ho musuo nyina awe
omusuo nyina na awe no
that is serious
ko se ahohihi abeba nti ya yi we no kire se climate change law no enye simple emu ba ya din because omu boss ade we hu ban ko want ma mod we hu ban a aka 8 years
wiase we is finished
wiase no be explode
yes
enti any law bia wiase mpanimfo hye regarding climate change no enye fedi agro
yes etu wo be wadwen se wugidie o babura ekuta wo o kora na ekuta wo o kota bi ekuta wo wo manmra enti no umfa saje ni nya adwuma no wo ye mambofo ewiase no won
se o pese ewiase yimbo
yes
enti ya se empele se ewia o bebo wiase
yes Africa Spain Benga
Spain
yeah
and go for Spain
I don't know Spain and Portugal are suffering from record-breaking dry spell. It is the driest January for over 20 years. Yes.
Las cuencas del sur de Andalucía están arrastrando ya un déficit importante en su reserva.
Oh, que va a subir a Cochicusi.
No llega al 30%. Y también en el nordeste de la península ibérica, en la otra punta, en Cataluña, también los embalses están claramente por debajo de su capacidad. En general, en el conjunto de España, la cantidad de agua embalsada está claramente por debajo de la media de los últimos 10 años.
Farmers worried across the region.
Yes. And one in Nigeria, how can you abanom?
Yes.
And over phone. If it's so young, you know.
It is simple, there's no water. Because of what? Heat waves.
No water. A bear crano.
Manini almost home for the meantime.
For the meantime.
And Troyano.
I'm for we a dam kesia o mo aye o
enti dey na this ade ni nyina aba
climate change very serious.
Things will continue to get worse. For 30 years I've never seen anything like this. About 30 years.
Okoko yi kotodra.
Yes. Kwachenkoto. For 30 years.
30 years we be sad. The crisis even threatened the region
to be renewable. There's a yet to be signed region you hope you.
We a dam kese baby nsuo na wi akoduro.
Yes, hydropower dam.
Ade we a esim fitaa no na wo nsuo na se afue
enema ekoso no afa South Africa
ebibirim wo yo
yes South Africa worst drought in 30 years hit South Africa.
Hey
ti yan hwey
30 years ebi ma sada.
Yes, South Africa.
Udum say yenwe bi ehwe na asam ne kan no the evidence abrɛ. Okay. Or say the longest river in Italy and your friend Po no. Okay. The awe no. Onsu wo Italy man no no no. Onua yeda wasipi.
Okay.
Devastating effects of El Nino. The lack of rain accompanied
South Africa 30 years.
This is the worst
Yes,
drought
South Africa
since
Yes.
Yes. Onuano nenia brekura chaye. Wodi ni photo a na kire se ye manaba. En wodi ni photo awie no abreye. Onua ye da wase papa. All right.
Just goes to show how severe the drought is. The country's farmers have been the hardest hit. 6 of Tuso Galana's cows starved to death. Many more are missing. He fears the worst. He wanted to show us the dried up watering hole, only to find one of his calves trapped in the mud, close to death. There was no time to waste. More manpower was needed, and the BBC team had to put the camera down and assist with the rescue.
Yes, in my area.
Come on, there you go. There you go. Come on. There you go. Yeah.
This is heartbreaking. I am losing out more than I should be gaining. It's only a matter of time before those who work for me become unemployed.
Without some intervention, the stark reality facing many farmers is that more livestock will keep dying.
And just talking about the soil itself.
Many commercial farmers have criticized the government's slow response in helping out.
At this stage, there's no help. Because of this drought, we are still waiting to hear what are the programs that are going to be implemented for fighting.
Me too.
Sadia yes Christo eka edi duma no. If you are saying penifo nyina dia kwehye Ukraine Russia war. Se fertilizer ma.
Enunti na fertilizer ma no. Enunti na nsuo nto.
Se ka fertilizer ba ko wodi nsuo no. Fertilizer ko gua ma asase na ye rich.
Na se nsuo nso anto a asase be de na enuaba be de nsuo anoma.
Na se ade na koso no enye Russia en China war.
Omo ye confused. They said the Bible kan.
Pepe. Yakopon ne kan. And
also they will be confused.
Yes.
Okay.
And the confusion, you know.
Confusion ayabasa.
Enti ye de ye di Nyankopon asem no aka
Luke chapter 21.
Yes.
Verses 25 to 28.
Yes. Say you to so ede ben.
Oba.
Because mu hu sa ne ba wo ya. Mo motiso. Na oje na ede ben. Aben. Ti ye jasa ka say Yesu so ede ben.
Oba bio.
Alright. So woni abra.
Be join here.
Never join it. I have a campaign stream.
And no no.
Na yonko. As why you can enter. Yes. Afi ela ye ga di.
All right.
Oh, the top standing.
Sa video am be person be come once a month.
Okay.
Oh say. Hey para dia ko. Oh say. China. And Taiwan for one.
Yes.
China for country say. American vice president Africa. It is a sign of tear. And you almost China for. Umba Taiwan for.
Speaker of Parliament mum.
And you omoni Taiwan for I want to.
Okay.
We ain't.
Omo no more to that Taino.
Tension or Hodada.
Taiwan. Island. Na island no a no. China for the vessel. And America for no so mbe ho. E say China for ma kwan ma America e be ura Thailand. Thailand no pay independent every China for. And China say omo fa independent no ma Taiwan. And you shemu ya e say the whole world China ni be
Taiwan.
Any baby omunya nsuo 24 hours.
The whole year ye ni a pebre wo ho.
Yes.
Se brebia du nsuo nya aja ato da bi. Ntina omudua mo wo ha.
Eti wiase nyina no opoma ya supply emo pa
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah.
Na omu income no kwa China for.
Say omu na di omo so.
Omu na di omo so. Eti say omu makwan ma America for no eba
Insuo makodua ne wiem.
Ewiem. And no more Jansuo no.
Abegu Taiwan for so.
Taiwan for so. Eti, the ofen rain war. Obi agbago sesia na onko say dey ke ba.
Minim say Moses be ni sesia rain war.
Rain war. China rain war on Taiwan.
On Taiwan. But you video na my share.
Oh, they can call damage. Well, I'm not that you
Just a day after the visit of Nancy Pelosi and the start of China's military exercises, an unexpected weather phenomenon occurred in Taiwan. Under the influence of the intensive development of the convective cloud system, the Meteorological Service issued a report of severe thunderstorms in Chiayi County. Flooding of the railway track between Minshun and Chiayi stations. Some trains were delayed. At the moment, there is no information about the victims. Chiayi is a city in Taiwan, formerly called Tierson. It is located in the southwestern plains of the island. The population is
Aye kawo.
Enye say so you na am to bi wo. You are na a skin disease be a buy.
Very good.
And no be no motor no China.
Yes. Motor in Taiwan no.
Taiwan.
The China for you biase. So what the car koye boso me. Akoye awia.
Okoye awia.
Pero why you?
Wow.
So no kon tokwa.
So on fa bomb ma.
Yes. Obe ton so no taba woni na ho so.
Na say woni e.
We no money no mo so mu yesu to yiri.
And as I hear for Bruno so
China for radio me Taiwan.
Wow. Okay.
And
it's time for the hot topic buzz. So get this.
Yakwati World Economic Forum called to reduce private vehicles by eliminating ownership.
Hey!
You see a private car in between. All because of climate change.
No. Tobo. Climate change inti. One the share so yensi kasam ni edwadie so say. Omo be ma yate private cars etoso.
Yes.
Sabe ya obi use private car. Nti ombe yi ownership na free ho.
Yes. Sabe na betuma control carbon emission.
Sabe ya wisi e ko wiem no eso bete. Enti e be ka che o se yen nyina nipa aduo no nkofro baas baako. Because nipa aduo no obi a de car kwa e car 20. Nti this time there pack wo car.
Now don't forget to say you know we do have the man can Alice Bailey can say. Say you be running what them want.
Yes.
All private ownership no. You be see everything about on mine there. Remember we just can say the whole world is now converting into communism. But now what we are seeing is the world is now between the monarchism and the communism. But the monarchy will win.
Yes.
Okay.
Etina you just can say Russia for only China for top America best stop so that Rome will appear, Vatican will appear.
China and Taiwan, Russia and Ukraine. America best stop warm down.
Yes.
Because some your team member back who say Evangelist Anna say Seka Ukraine one pe Kuranwa still no Russia bedim kugu.
Yes.
Because a prophecy.
Yes.
Now, yensu ye kan wa ha say Eyedenya Russia bedim kugu.
Yes.
China bedim kugu.
Yes.
Sabaya Rome. The Holy See.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the monarchy, the Roman monarchy is coming to rule the world before Jesus comes.
Yes. A prophecy.
Yes. Sadia no sipe na antichrist no ba.
Asam na ye.
Eno ne ade a ye twen a Yesu ba. Na ni nyina be fa
climate change.
La dato si mu na ba.
Oh, okay.
What does it?
Sir, nano ye de la dato si ni bi be kire ahefo. Okay.
Afeyete news item.
Okay.
The World Economic Forum is now looking to reduce ownership of private vehicles. Yes, the forum claiming that this is a way to reduce global reliance on critical metals like cobalt and lithium as they make a push toward green energy. Deegan, give up your car, why don't you?
Yeah, the World Economic Forum sponsors that little get-together, that boondoggle in Davos every year. Why do major private CEOs even go to that thing? If these are the policies that the World Economic Forum are espousing, they're essentially saying, trying to take away your free will. Oh, you can't drive a car. And again, trying to apply the ideas out of Europe onto the United States. Europe has a lot of mass transit. It's a very small continent. And North America, not so much. So stick that idea where the sun doesn't shine.
Well, I have gone to Davos for 20 years for the World Economic Forum, and it's always been an incredible opportunity to hobnob with the leaders of the world. It is incredibly well attended every year. So for some reason, everybody's getting together globally. It has been the place that all of these people meet every year. You're right. Leo, your thoughts on the ideas of going green and taking away your private vehicle?
Well, obviously, when we think about the history of motor vehicles, cars, and other transportation, it has lifted millions, hundreds of millions of people out of poverty and has changed the dynamic of how we all live and the quality of our lives. So yes, while we all want a clean economy and we want a climate that
Minia, me ajemensem.
Ensem di anim.
Hey, no.
Yeah.
Now it is possible. If you say, see, de maranaba, nigga, maraketi, oka undimintu. Sunday oka insurance, and yeduma, police betcho. Sunday oka road waiting yeduma, police betcho. Easy. Also, your marriage of frontiers says, some I can help because a better easy. Very easy. Because o can se fu anim kure ntimi nko na se fu ani anton ma we
obey the to car
ukro usika yesu fu ani anton ma
e si akwarum no mu ye
se
si a companies no
yes
after te ye casa ye solar cars
ai ana
solar car Ghana with moto the body ye say o master te ye casa e be yusu nsuo su kwa na wi
and omo use the electricity say power vehicles.
The power vehicle no Ghana who is car to charge car.
Electricity
yes. Tiade no mo kan. E be ya dwuma. Eti Kristo say saa de no sia nipa ho be hihia. Ti niam say de ahihia no ye de be.
E be ba no.
Eti so wo hwe emfonyi no ayi no a. We are not prophets of doom.
Eni me di enim no nye.
Yes. But say, when you want to predict tomorrow, you compare yesterday and today. When you add yesterday and today, you can predict tomorrow.
So what the enra ene ne ekabomua obetumi ehunu ne ebesichina. Okay.
Enti ye hwe ne mana ekoso no a. Ene ye betumi a predict say next year nyame amwa ye ne a ekomkese ebe wiase.
Sure.
Se hwe ne say enema kosi ya se ne tie dia. Nema asesa dia. And the Christos Haka same
Combeba. Next year be too much. If we say a cameo say Ghana, a more ye di Ninado from on an neighbor. They want a pass away.
Yes.
I say so. And to consume remember. I want a 2 year movie.
And when I try tight,
this command is almost to say the Coswas are there. Let's just say the how pan beba.
Ana madwen so ya me say private ownership no bi enye kan kwa. Anything be a produce carbon emission. Say aluprine kan.
E we see free mu bia.
Free mu bia. It will control by
yeah. Yes.
And it's a what you want to say or private car now wouldn't you know. Umunyame, Usunyamia.
Train.
Oh, Tuesday Yami be anywhere. Yakin.
With a train.
Bugatti.
I feel that
you be who did it.
You had the news items.
Okay.
Now say, you could die and I yet I bet on you see pan US passes climate bill.
Wow. Ah, fufu.
And then I was like, yes, I might.
Medrufie.
Because one I can no more sing no cream. Bill down.
And a down.
Yes.
And now, ya can or has a prophecy say, United States US no on the bill lead part no. On what the we are said in the church site greater than the trailer. No, the we are say come Vatican friend Holy See.
Yes.
None one.
It is one passing here. Ghana and passing.
Yes.
We don't want to Ghana Parliament. Ever come meeting. Pass climate change bill.
Na ada unu ma dey pa America so pa no mo dey ko pass.
Ah, say Ellen White say
America so pa.
I didn't know able see the
later days
the movement no the last movement
yes,
rapid one.
Rapid.
Yeah, I didn't buy them to be see we enter.
Ghana be pass na there.
Ghana Parliament you better you say o ma transit our climate bill.
Yes.
Because America lead.
Yes.
And the prophecy of the last days you know America is the leader.
Yes.
Because what kind of Revelation chapter 13 one. Or say one about to some you know. Or they did two number about with the kind.
Yes.
That's what Revelation chapter 13.
Yes.
About the kind you go.
A rope.
And about to some
America.
To also what yes hard there no. Ebema one na amaya kari nyina no be one no be ko di na chi.
Eno ano no.
Obi nka Revelation 13 sisi abo se wo ho.
Na say eno aso so na ekosu.
Eno na ekosu.
Yes.
America nya pass. Eno na akwa because e funu na ni abue.
Yes. Enti bill na America pass.
All right.
Ferocious wildfires have already claimed the lives of 5 people in California as a record-breaking heatwave coupled with severe drought and gusting winds burned through more than 55,000 acres in just 2 days. And 37 people were killed during flash flooding and mudslides in Kentucky, which swept away homes and left hundreds stranded. And yes, America is used to extreme weather, but there's no doubt the effects of human-induced climate change are making things far worse. Which is why there was rare jubilation in the Senate last night.
The yeas are 50, the nays are 50. The Senate being equally divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the bill, as amended, is passed.
When after 2 years of wrangling, President Biden all but secured the climate change legislation he'd pegged his presidency to.
As you know, it's been a long, tough, and winding road. At last, we've arrived, and we are elated. We've changed the world in a way that you rarely get an opportunity to do that.
And that's no exaggeration, because as the world's second biggest carbon emitter behind China, having America lower its emissions from gas-guzzling cars and power stations will help the world stay closer to the international goal of limiting future warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius from pre-industrial levels. So what does the bill include? In total, nearly $370 billion over a decade to drastically cut America's greenhouse gas emissions. That includes $160 billion, mostly in tax credits, to help speed the production of solar panels, wind turbines and batteries. $60 billion to incentivize clean energy manufacturing, and another $60 billion to help protect lower-income communities from the worst effects of climate change. That it happened at all is a near miracle. The bill was twice blocked by the Democratic Senator Joe Manchin, who faced heavy lobbying from his powerful coal state of West Virginia. What do you say to those who say you're hijacking the president's climate agenda such that he turns up empty-handed to Glasgow.
Not at all, my God.
It looked like Joe Biden would have to pass his agenda through executive order, but talks began again in secret last month when Manchin managed to secure new support for fossil fuels in exchange for his agreeing to the deal.
This bill is really landmark climate legislation. It is going to put the United States on a path to meet President Biden's goal of cutting carbon pollution in half this decade. So it's not everything we needed. It's not going to get us all the way to the goal. And it did come with some painful provisions. But, you know, without this bill, we would have even more harms when it comes to climate change.
Ironically, news of the breakthrough.
Hey, the drone.
What is our Papa could be a car say? It will change the history of the world.
What kind of plane?
Yes. And you plane for
a phone and neighbor.
Yes.
Ayaka.
It's in the can say.
Meba. I have four Indian, especially Sabbatarians, SDA Church, and no Mamaka. Na mo dwen sa saade we ye ka ho asem ewa chiri enie so wo bere bia wo basori aka nyame asem a it is now so wo ba support ama ye dia sampa na ko every say emra we hit esi wa America no soon and very soon obi abetena radio and TV so I condemn any art because of religion no ya ma kwan the campaign no eye now today. Mon sorry SD4 historic for no maka nyina mon sorry na say brebia ni hobiem oben for to aso
be ko to ale gi water assembly okan 1888
okay
o say ye film retenten na ye preach say national sunday law beba
okay
sunday law beba afa the national sunday law no enya
law no ba ya e bedru ya
afa na ye bisa say ne ye den. And for a longer period of time, the Christians, you can't antichrist once.
666 once.
You can't say 666 once. You can't national Sunday law once.
Yes.
For Bill Naban. America is now leading. The whole world will follow the suit.
Ma obi me country say soft one kind and sign.
Yes.
Do.
It's one kind. I will the one case we near it.
Yeah. Well, they just go and research. So when you Ghana news, you Ghana news. You just go. So the buffoon I na well, they just go and research and take your time and listen to it. Now they all the international prayer. Say hidden from the masses.
Okay.
Now, Ada.
Minia.
Sanema we are air course will be as and the quotations to the influence.
There be
some two. Every say. Christ was say Sekoko Basa, and a man who be here. It's confusion will set in. There will be adversities and distress.
Oh, okay.
At your Kobasa, and I can say, Sadina Air Course, if you are simply informed Tenassi. At your home meetings, no more American for a passed bill, not a Senate, and a passed bill. No,
yes.
I don't know what they call the common house was said. Only as a senator, get to Mudia, could do a simple.
I had to say MP for Adia to know which as I get to article me.
Yes. Fast. Fast. Eti bill ne dia ya pass. Eti bisa question no.
O say adenti na amanaman ye jejeje. Na aman susu adehu.
Eti sa nyema no a ekoso no ka say e jejeje. Ya adehu. Na wo mota ye nyina ne sen.
O say asase so ahemfo sori gina.
Yes.
Na atumfo bom tu agina. Tia arade ne dia wasra no no se. Wo man ye bubu wo mpochire. Na ye to won huma mfiri ye nwu.
Eti sa nyema na ekoso no.
Yes.
Ana de confusion abawiase. Ana wiase mpanifo akọ meeting.
Yes.
Ano makwaje Paris agreement aye de ben.
Atum.
Ano mapaja document no.
Yes.
Sa document no wapaja na la dato sin ni wo. Na la dato sin ni ya kenkan se.
Yes.
Se la dato sin no mu no se. 1. Ewiase nyina emfa kwasiada ensi ho.
Sa homeda.
Ehona me problem no.
Basa be ma climate change na jai.
Yes. Now what compare no? I don't can say it is a Jewish for Sabbath. What does it is a Jewish for Sabbath? No, the Ishra by idea. I didn't think you could find Jewish for Sabbath. No, I want Babu. No, I am for no Musi home because you could point the camera and idea. Now you have to know the night debate.
At go.
And you can say Sandy when one AC no. The Butayan say against Euradi and that ready moon.
It is against the Lord.
It's against the Lord. Sanda Yika, David. Anna, a sense against the Yawasan only Yesu. Anna Tipopon say, what would do on the Chinosono over Bua Press wide away?
The entire against Yesu no. Also Yesu cast many whom then I'm the Lord of the Sabbath.
Yes.
So we may be the free ho. Akofa for Fraba. I feel Mati David Asamana say.
Yes.
Also can say against the Lord. It's Eurade. If it's Isaiah say Homedan Eurade dia.
Yeah.
Enna Yesu bakano Mark 2:27 say Homedan mimi ni niura.
Yes.
And ye ko ye free ho ampa David Wakasai.
Etu say enyama e koso wo wiase ni nyina ne say. Okay, Odifo Isaiah chapter 24. Or say asase aboton, asase kusa efise ye tie Nyankopon de be. Emra no so. The 10 commandments no. Any Homedan no a wiase aton no. E no that is how they were de be. Abba. It is a penny dia. You go back to God's commandments and his Sabbath.
Yes.
At the moment here, Nipa Coco, Nipa Diabesia name Muno. I just say, you throw Yakupon out. So we have made the law of God void.
They say, you per se, Yakupon government, you know. Yeah, it too good.
Yes.
We are saying, I say Nipa government, ABC, and name.
Which is wrong.
And yes, ye too, we're two.
Yes.
We're there, ye too. Because when you son the law, no dear, we're true.
A two say, Sadia no started. And the can say 2014 thereof.
Yes.
And a scientist they report to buy. And now Omudi call United Nations.
Yes.
25th September
2015.
2015. And Omuko 193 member United States General Assembly. No more. And Omuko Shisha Emra.
Okay.
Say that the no. And now Omuko Sustainable Development Goal.
Yes.
Based on document here for Francis Dibro.
Edibro.
Oh, sir. April and May. Et Omowi no. And now Omudi call Omutu D say Sustainable Development Goal.
Yes.
And by 2030, by the year 2030, no. So much may achieve 17 goals here. And let me tell you one secret thing.
Okay.
Sustainable Development Goal. You will University of Ghana out of Furia.
Hey!
Yes.
No, university no na program no more and I say
University Sustainable Development Sustainable University.
No. Sustainable Development Goal University.
Kofodia Ghana. Yes. University of Sustainable Development Goal. I do a chiri. Me so obi Kofodia on friend on can just you can plan.
Hey!
And son na woko university se sia a course omoye no they said obi kwa okoye business obi kwa linguistics e your course e fe no Sustainable Development Goal e university
ebi
e wo wiase wem
manfo kosua ho ade
ai
ene ade we te se articulator ati free wo beposo obi ntime ntono
na ye be kire ne nti a Ghana City University
sir.
Oh yes.
Oh okay.
Because who say omuko meeting 2016 no so wo hwe ya na co-chairman President Mahama. Oni no way. What
yes, yes.
2017.
Yes.
Ano mo dem anana.
Yes.
Former President Mahama free hono. Wo man ye free Ghana nsem.
Na the co-chairman for Ghana dia. Ti se me kwa na me ko ya nkede be mama.
That's like Ghana. What to ha? What to mean you home free?
Yes.
You have nowhere to hide.
Ghana, your president, and you're the advocate
for Sustainable Development Goals.
Yes, a company that can on APR.
Sir, on say the gateway to Africa.
Ghana.
And those who go meeting, second a land, first land.
Yes, yes.
President Muhammad,
former President Mahama,
just second.
What's the political suit?
Yes,
all right.
Okobi, Tinia making a no correct evident at the home. I feel young Koya anyway. Omuye Paris agreement. And Omudim Rabbi Bar said, okay. Obianfa Adianum called the chrome for 1 year. Now one in the chrome for and concord home. Okay. Now the 1 year chino. Omu never be shia. I will New York. Okay. A year 22nd April 2016. Okay. Now Omuba near the buy your chromo. any a crow man for a drink in a horn. Ye can't, I don't know, young farmer sign. A friend of gratification. What I say?
It's a woman for no edgy tomb, F was so say, ye pedia, no about sign.
Yes. And you know, 22nd April 2016, Omuko United Nations. Who the Omuko about 2015?
Yes.
Anna, President the Core Parliament.
Yes.
And you know, 2016, or say that you know shall be open for signature at the UN headquarters. That's the first step. This agreement shall be open for signature and subject to ratification, accepted or approval by states.
Okay.
And regional economic integration organizations that are parties to the convention.
Okay.
It shall be open for signature at the United States headquarters in New York from 22nd April 2016 to 21st April 2021. 1 year. 2017.
And one way they catch it. Yes. That's a quadritum of France. No. Ya mo obi akwasa fa ko okru na e free sabre na akosi 2017 na say ne sign so 1 year na che so obi abe sign.
No obi abe sign.
Okay. Okay.
Eti o say na wa afem. Thereafter, this agreement shall be open for accession. That's accord. That's yes. From the day from the day following the date on which it is closed for signature, the instrument of ratification paper no yes, accepted, approval or accession shall be deposited with the depository.
I see anything.
Say instrument no paper no never be sign.
Yes.
Say ya dia to ya ratify ya ye bibia no ya dia to ye wia na dia kohye ya koma ba bia afedi ye nyina ye kopa yedu
ya dia koto te say ka bank
so you want to say a law you want to court that is the deposit
ya headquarters ya koto
say ye nyina ye pa let obia inside there be okay yanko ye ni mai or say the second shall be open for signature. Until 175 nations signed historic Paris climate deal on FD. While leaders from 175 countries signed the historic Paris agreement, climate accord Friday, using LD as a background. And everyone said 175 countries and a signed Paris agreement. You know.
Oma sign.
Yes. But again, ratification, you know, and to Omako sign, you know,
okay,
and to Omubedu 2020,
2016,
April 2016, a BA, yes, sir,
yeah, okay,
what I say,
okay,
and to Omuko New York, Onako sign, and to share Asia,
okay,
on 22nd, the presidency was okay, open for signature, okay, yes, signature. The nations are to be judged next. At the moment, ya almost science idea no penno. Or mine, we are seeing in a quiet way. I am. And God can judge the world.
Natural say, ma a Christopher and Chan say, ye bet me suit to see my men some nansana a see.
Yes.
The moment we are seeing a sign say, ye ning and kuponi ye tuna samogunu, we are so quiet. I am.
And the wrath of God must come. And from 2015, you who said, we know we are saying. Because the partner says,
if we say, so sure. Natural disasters in your ABC, but from 2015, no dear, I get rampant.
Yes. Yanko, you know, April 2022, no, 2016.
Okay.
Can you see? Omuko no mo asambu we asen collect do one word omuko.
If deals like this one are not successful, young people like these and their children will suffer the most. 16-year-old Gertrude Clement from Tanzania reminded world leaders of their responsibility towards future generations.
You might think that we are too young to know about the risk and the reality of climate change, but we see in our daily lives. As young people, the future is ours, but this is not the future we want for ourselves.
From Chad. Representing civil society, Shendo Umaro Ibrahim told delegates how her community is being threatened by the drying up of Lake Chad, one of Africa's largest bodies of water.
30 years ago, my mother used to walk 10 kilometers a day to collect water and food. Today, the young mothers are about to become climate refugees. They cannot walk to Lake Chad because it's vanishing.
Actor and climate change activist Leonardo DiCaprio urged delegates to uphold their commitments.
No more allowing the fossil fuel companies to manipulate and dictate the science and policies that affect our future. This is the body that can do what is needed. All of you sitting in this very hall, the world is now watching. You will either be lauded by future generations or vilified by them.
The agreement will come into force once countries representing 55% of global emissions have signed and ratified it. With China and the US on board, that sounds optimistic, but it remains to be seen whether the signatory nations will heed DiCaprio's call and stick to their commitments.
Saturday no umbekono December no. Or say enkwala ni wiase nipa nyina.
Yes, NGO leaders.
Yes. Say no no mabetu.
Yes. To the mine no kasa no. Or say yentena ho ma ekuo ketewa bi. Ebetu saade wo nyede bay.
Never.
Ti kuo ketewa ne ho amoa.
Mo amo say eye etia mo som no.
Okay. Afa yanko ya ni man. Yanhwe we.
Le pari pour le climat est accepté.
We have achieved the Paris Agreement. More countries have come together here to sign this agreement than for any other cause in the history of humankind.
That is why our gathering today is historic. We are all in this together. We will make ours a better world.
Today is a day for our children, grandchildren, and all generations to come.
The future is ours. The future is bright.
Ma yan kanchre ahwefo se climate change no yen tia wo yesre mo ade na eni mu sua no yen tia climate change bada mra bi wom potibi wom a
yakosia da no a eho no
ye de be ye homeda ahye yen kon by force eno ho asam ne ye ne mo kan
ene na ye de yesi
etie nyankopon asam na saade na nya si no so de ene mamanfo lezo mu shu
ama di nyakopon bufuo na ebeba
afa ne nsuo ni be yiri
eti o hwa o ze Canada for na sign Mexico, Germany, Japan, Zimbabwe, Guatemala,
North Korea,
all the 175 countries obia sign
on say no
tobo
ma me what won mu pakro
mini no
etiefo minim ma me wo munim no
me de mini no
mo hwe sign na da chi wo no ehefo sign United Nations sign.
Yeah.
Mamu were sign Ghana there. 2016.
2016.
Yeah, 22nd April.
On now we foreign affairs minister.
Yes. Foreign affairs and regional integration minister Mrs. Hannah Sewatete signed for Ghana. Whilst that of the other countries were signed by either their heads of government or high-ranking officials. Eti Ghana
ya sign.
Ya sign. Ghana sign. Eti they sign masa ya sign.
And more been trainer so the caucus will be en sign.
Or minor sign. Aveyanko anyway.
So unti asia kwatena wo man mu.
Enti Ghana also has accepted the climate change what?
Gospel. Tietia.
Yes.
And one no.
Ghana jatu. Enti Ghana opo wumpo. Avehwe eni kan bia wa say. She newspaper na wo.
Future looks bright.
A daily guide no. A daily graphic move. Okay.
That time now President Apapa now the report.
Former President Mahama.
Yes. To all the chatting say Mama say ha. Enti Ghana abaga na poko pesa paper na a daily graphic.
Okay.
Now, TLD News.
Hey there, and welcome to another TLDR US video. The Paris Climate Agreement is a United Nations agreement signed by 195 countries and the European Union. Coming into force in 2016, the legally binding treaty aims to limit global warming to well below 2, preferably 1.5 degrees Celsius, when compared to pre-industrial levels. This seems like quite a worthwhile objective, with the scientific community in agreement that we need to act now to tackle the ongoing climate crisis. That's not to say the agreement doesn't have its critics though, chief among them former US President Donald Trump, who famously pulled the US out of the agreement. So in this video, let's take a closer look at the 2016 Accord. Let's discuss what the treaty actually forces.
Yeah, 20, obviously 2016. Eti Mahama Banyagu.
Yeah, okay. And they call 2017. New government.
Yes.
Unapo. Waba. Okay.
Is President Mahama? Yes, they are basically 2016. Ama. Eti asana MPP aban Urban. Na NDC akosan.
Akosan.
Ama Ghana.
Okay.
What I say, the Ghana akosan.
Asign.
Eti you see ababi abekan ye wrote before.
Okay.
When na April 11th. 2017.
Okay.
News item. Dubai.
Okay.
Secretary General announces President Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana as co-chairman of Sustainable Development Goals Advocates.
Oh, very interesting.
Yes.
Very, very interesting. Not to say, former President Mahama every office no echira crowd. Because Oswe January 7th. 2017. Not just a bosom miensa pep. 90 days.
Yes, sir. One no musako meeting. And to
What does it? Now we are going on. Almost say 17 goals to transform our world.
Wow.
The thing they can say, and only the 17 commandments here. I bet you upon the 10.
Okay.
What does it?
Nipa de se nipa se nyame de na eden ye de 17 na abesha
dem okay ti se ya na do aba
okay
entino general secretary announce we
okay
entino United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres na sa ha say no na yi so amamu agu
banki mu so call yeah
eti new wave
okay
United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres today announced that His Excellency Mr. Nana Akufo-Addo, President of Ghana, will serve as co-chairman of Secretary General's Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) advocates. He will be co-chair of the group along with Prime Minister Erna Solberg of Norway until the end of 2018. Yes, 1 year.
Oh, okay. And one wakano.
Na yeah, yes, I'm checking we say odaso ho anaso unu.
Otado.
Okay.
Otado.
Okay. Tinanado.
Tama
onya post we pe NPP di betu da. Say yabona na abaso.
Yabona na abaso.
Eye pa. Si yabona abaso.
Okay.
Si yabona abaso dia, let's also support to Sunday law. What I say? Tell na work make change.
No anmu. E mara no titiri udi o mu no.
Afeyam ko yanimo tie.
President of Ghana and a co-chair.
Asamoah na chere say ano odin ye pa me tab no krom paso me tab na so ayovo mo van cheme ene mentumi amfa course me tab na so ye ne de dwumadie no akwawie obefo computer no kran so okay na so bende na chere say wonna waje bible nkom hye di ye de atro bia dada won say se no obefuru pubi mu na aba na bra na rapture bi besi ansa ne akol menu asa oje sa ne mani dia ya dada it is here it is here now ho hye ne ka kire wo no and soon and very soon obata one announce se free sabre koi eduru kwasi ada by force obi enhome na saa de ni nyesisi kim yakopa Wellington boot e dade na ade be fagim
senka rapture ne be ban sa be senka anu na ka aka ban sa
o do mo ntre ho ma rapture na da mo obenfo ye ko ye ta amaso
eda ne ye kan nyina ne say the long awaited prophecy ema Yesu Christo aba ye wuro
it is here
hallelujah
bibia fa kame change hu na di Yesu beba because sa de na omu emra na omu kohye no tu Yakopon mra nsemo ye de be
egu
na etu no hu me da no tu say Yakopon nsem no a ewo Luke chapter 21 verse 25 no etu anu so
okay
o tia se enu ti no ne ye kan se ye ko hwehwe tete atempon no na ye ko hwehwe me kwampan da na ye mfa so cause e ho na ye nkwaje wo we ya ye kase no ye kasa kire won na wani abese opese onya nkwaje
enye won na wode ye fashion
yes enye fashion ni won na wo ya sorry business
okay
enye o masam ne ye
all right
ye mfa Yakopon afan so e ho na ye nkwaje wo
mu me ye re fiso se o se e kwa na yetu ba ko ye hia
na ba ko ye tetrete ahwefo aha na me de wusi ena nwumre yi yesua bibi Yakopon ya adoma wo chena 6:30 to 8 o'clock ya basa de dwumade na ba wakwan so ne aba abeto so ewrade nhira papa papa Yakopon ya adoma ebehia bye bye
of God Patmos Ministry ano yewo ebuakwa sepase emem New Side Junction mede dwumadia